why MDI? Like, what was your thought process when someone asked you that question? What did you give as an answer? And how would you recommend the students to take up this question? Okay, so hi everyone, welcome on board to CATKing. This is Anisha here. Today I have Debleena, Apurvaraj from the MDI HR program and Utkarsh from the PGDM program. So welcome on board, guys.
Hello. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, lovely. So here, we have been asking so many questions. I'm sure you would have also prepared this one basic question in your interviews. Why MDI? Like, what was your thought process when someone asked you that question? What did you give as an answer? And how would you recommend the students to take up this question?
So while deciding on my college, I spoke to a lot of people who've already been in MDI. I spoke to them even outside in different colleges, and definitely the faculty over here in the campus was one of the big points. But also, I would like to shine a light upon the student activities. We have around 22 clubs and 7 SIGs, and it's this much of student activity really helps us bond, and we also learn a lot. So peer-to-peer learning, this is one of the places where we do a lot of things. The whole even everything in MBA is more or less student driven. So this is one of the reasons why I picked MDI.
Okay, that's lovely. What do you mean by the SIGs?
So it's like a student interest group. So for example, we have a group for art. We have a group for example, who like poetry. So those are the 7 SIGs. And then we have the main 22 clubs.
Lovely. That's a lot of clubs and, interest groups. So I think you can explore everything. What made you choose after, a lot of experience? I think you have 46 months of experience, Apurvaraj. Shift to an MDI HR program.
So I was basically looking for a domain shift. I had worked in a tech background and I had experienced a bit of HR in my work experience. So that is why I decided that this is the direction I wanted to take my career in. I was fascinated by the my onboarding process and how, in general, how HR is organized into the how HR plays a role in strategy in organizations right now. It's not just a support function. So that is the main reason why I chose HR. And I also chose MDI Gurgaon because of its location. I mean, it's in Gurgaon where I think majority of Fortune 500 companies have their headquarters. So it provides for a great industry exposure. We don't have a dearth of, industry experts or companies coming in. So I think this also plays quite a big role in choosing it played a big role in choosing of my MD school.
Lovely. That's interesting. How about you, Utkarsh? Like, I remember having our conversation. You had a lot of IITs, IIMs also in option. So, what made you choose MDI as your final decision? And even before choosing, like when you set for your interviews, you will be asked this question, why MDI? So, what was your answer to that?
So my answer was basically around. So the first point which I highlighted was the alumni base of MDI. MDI has a legacy of 50 years, and it has a huge alumni base in the industry right now, which is a very important factor. Second would be the diversity here. So like we have all kind of students here. We have lawyers, we have doctors, we have literature students, and it really helps when you bond with them, when you have conversations with them, when you have great quality discussions with them. It helps bring a new perspective to any discussion that you are having. So second would be diversity, and the third, the industry connects of MDI Gurgaon are really nice. So I mean, recently in our marketing fest, we had Dr. Philip Kotler, father of modern marketing. He visited us. So it was really good to hear him about his views of marketing. I mean, 10 years, 50 years from now. So I guess these were the major points which I highlighted when when I was asked why MDI. And I mean, in fact, up until now, each of these points have been proven so good. So I had calls from IIM Shillong, NEETI, SPJain Song, and MDI. These were my 4 major calls, and I converted all of them. But one advice that I would like to give to the aspirants that you have to be clear about your specialization, about what major you are going to take it. I was very sure that I have to go for sales and marketing. That's why I chose MDI Gurgaon over all of these colleges and the other factors which I've already mentioned. So yeah, I mean, these were the factors of me choosing India.
Lovely. Do you repent any of those decisions now that 1 year has almost come to an end? Are you happy with what you chose?
Of course, I mean, no regrets at all. And also, a cherry on the top is that we have a very huge and a very beautiful campus. So yeah, that adds to it as well.
It's just amazing campus. I've been there a couple of times of late, and also when my brother was studying there. So it's grown a lot over the years, and definitely a place everyone should look out for. And I think thank you so much, guys, for sharing your experiences. We'll call you more often to help these people convert their MDI calls as well.
Thank
you so much. All the best to all the aspirants.
Yeah, all the best.
Recording stopped.